I'm also really digging the random Resnors behind a window. Or is that supposed to be like an emote? That's a thing, right? So for some reason, everyone has to be looking out their window.
Yeah, that's been a thing for a little while now. Aweglib, who, I mean, okay, I was on Team Birdo, but I'll just say it here. Team Resnor, let's go!
So that's team, okay.
That was
Fair enough.
Aweglib's team. The Super Mario Brothers 2D Classic Relay Race at Summer Games Done Quick 2017, the Minnesota Marathon.
Oh, okay, so Aweglib is an advocate of looking out your window.
Yeah. He's got Resnor looking out his window. He's a fan of Fireflower Mario looking out his window. I believe he has a Fireflower Luigi looking out his window. And, what was the other
thing? Did you read what
he also
TM
has the
said?
Frog Suit Mario looking out his window.
Yeah, Twitch is asking to turn me down and everything else up.
No, he's just talking about volume. I've got you. Discord has volume controls. I've got you. Say something. Give me your dissertation on this
something.
game.
Hello.
No, you gotta like really talk.
Okay, hi. I'm Zero Maverick, and I've been an alcoholic for 12 years.
Wow.
There we
Welcome.
go, that's how it works.
Aren't you like...
I'm 26.
Do you get a coin every year you've been an alcoholic?
I don't know.
You should find out about that.
Well, either way, both racers have readied up. We are ready to go. At least when this goes off, they will have counted down in the race room. We've got Streamlink ready. We're gonna sync up the timers at some point. We'll see whose stream is in the lead. It looks like it's Glib's.
I'm needing to refresh mine.
And runnerwatcher picked the wrong file.
Oh, poor runnerwatcher. Poor runnerwatcher. But now they're all pretty synced within like half a second.
It's one of those things where if Aweglib was ready, maybe we'd go with the mulligan, but here they go.
Yeah. Whoa. For whatever reason, Aweglib's screen just went black as if there's a save state or something like that.
Nah, his screen just does that.
Oh, it does? Okay.
And Aweglib A is too bad at video games to be good enough to save state. And B, why would you save state in Yoshi's Island 2? He didn't even get the 361. I mean,
good point.
Aweglib's stream has been doing that a lot lately, and he does seem to have an emote going there. I'm not sure what. So we're gonna...
The emote is gonna have Resnor looking out of the black screen now. Up.
Glib made the box jump, so he's got that going for him.
Oh, so he ended up dying to the red Koopa though,
oh my
which
goodness.
is actually going to end up putting runnerwatcher ahead as long as he doesn't fall off here.
You are a little ahead of me, but yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, this is pretty much that's what's going to make this a race if they can keep this pace.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I'm a poet and I didn't
the,
even know it.
We'll see if Glib gets midway this time. He doesn't want anything to do with it.
Oh,
should have wanted
poor
something to do with
Aweglib.
it.
Poor Aweglib. He's definitely having a bit of a hard time here with YA3. Ooh, and then he
I'm doing
clipped.
this backwards. Oh.
Or wait, am I making sure? Aweglib, I think, is on top. Aweglib is the one with the 40-minute PB, right? Am I crazy?
Know which one's on top for you?
The one with the 40-minute PB is on top for me. Which, you know what? I probably just need to go and make sure. No, okay, I'm dumb. Runnerwatcher is at the bottom. So then it was Aweglib at the 40. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Glib is showing a 40 in his splits. Runnerwatcher probably a little bit different. I'm messing a little bit here with trying to remember what the controls for Streamlink are. We bumped Aweglib's stream ahead a little bit. There we go.
Alrighty. Well, it looks like Runner Watcher's still in the lead. He's gonna be running through Iggy's castle here. He's gonna have some fun here at the auto-scroller level. The best you can do is try to not be smashed by the Pop-Tarts. Just have fun. May as well consider everything for Mario some form of food, since, what, you have donut plains, vanilla dome.
It only gets worse when you get to a new Mario U, and you have, like, the acorn plains, the something dessert. I think I'm seeing Franker Z on Mario's face when he poses there. There's an intense focus on the memory. Runner Watcher, meanwhile, actually had a pretty good Yoshi's Island. That timer's only off because he started late. I'm not sure what Glib is doing there.
I think he was just having fun with the fence. It's not too often you actually get to grab onto that fence. You're normally jumping off of it almost instantly. You have to stop to admire the fence.
The way he's grabbing it, I have to wonder if his D-pad is hecking up a little bit.
Definitely could be.
It's not typically like a mistake you would make in a race, and it's way too early to be kind of throwing things out.
Alright, well now we'll be going on to DP1 here. More or less just tap left to win and make sure you at least go over the green pipe. So, a little bit of a chill level. I don't really have to worry too much.
Lib is through Yoshi's Island. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Runner Watcher, meanwhile, flying over Donut Plains 1.
Yep, looks like he was able to make it over the green pipe, so he's good to go. He'll be moving on to Donut Secret, where basically he's going to be picking up a red shell from the what's called the dry area. And he'll be taking that, and he's going to be moving much quicker through the water than just normal. Which I can actually... I'm sorry?
Going.
Oh, I was just going to say that grabbing the red shell can actually be relatively difficult, depending on if you hit the Koopa at the right angle or not. You can definitely... You're either going to lose Cape, or you're just going to end up smashing the Koopa. And then when that happens, it just slows you down to the point where you have to try and pick up the ice block just to get the P-switch.
I think everyone's real favorite result from that room is when you end up getting the P-balloon by accident.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely faster.
Runner Watcher is actually a little close to some of those cheaps. Mario's feet aren't very effective at cape spinning, so... But he's through. Yeah, to my knowledge, Mario wasn't taught the ways of karate or anything like that. He just knows how to attack things with his cape. That's actually a pretty effective cape. It is a super cape, technically, I believe.
Is that what it's called? Super cape? Okay. It's Super Mario World. It just makes sense.
Glib barely getting over that fish. I'm gonna have to get out the instruction manual later and confirm it. Because I might be wrong.
Huh. And also a good thing to note, what Aweglib right there, he actually got two different colors on the pipe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but depending on how high you go, the pipe's either going to glitch, it's going to be green, or it's going to be orange. Am I correct on that, Cab?
Yeah, I forget which color is which, but you're definitely right. You'll often see people who kind of almost go up too high, get a multicolored pipe out of it.
Yep. It's interesting. I'd actually like to know why that occurs. I'm guessing that deals with something in the RAM.
Yeah, no idea for me, honestly, but... If you see that multicolored pipe, you can do it without going up quite as high. I believe Runner Watcher doubled back to the left to start DP3. I would be a little surprised if Glib went for the fast takeoff, although you never know, he might decide to try and push to pick up, like, the 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that much of a time save that you get from it. I didn't start doing the fast takeoff till recently, because I was just a sissy, but...
It's one of those things that you should probably always do it in a PB attempt, and then in a race, decide from there what you want to do. Glib gets that second.
Yeah, that was nice. So TNT says too high is orange.
Too high is orange. Right, there you go. That's just weird when it turns orange.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, looks like they're finally finished with the flyover levels, or at least Runner Watcher is. There's still gonna be one more going on for Aweglib. Our runner watcher will now be moving on to Morton, but this is really the first really hard part of the run, so we'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Oh, looks like he messed up the first level, or the first room.
Yeah, he was a little slow in that jump over the thwimp, and running to the left all by itself is not enough, so you have to find a way to get a runway going here.
Yeah, getting that runway is actually relatively hard on there, because if you try and go for the normal strat where you jump over it, you have to make sure you're getting enough of a swooping motion with Mario to continue getting your P-speed. So that's definitely not an easy level.
Really, that with that opening piece, part of it too is just like you're running to the right and you know that thwimp's about to jump, so like the timing is already set up for you. Runner Watcher, obviously, while we were talking, didn't lost the fly, I should say. He lost the fly. He does get up there with the springboard at this point, so he's going to get some of that cycle back, but obviously has some time. Don't go down there.
Ooh.
Oh my.
He lost his cape to the Doritos.
So, losing the cape in and of itself is bad, because he's about to need to fly on Vanilla Dome 1, and I forget if he's on English Kart or J Kart, we'll find out in a moment anyway. Glib doesn't have a spring, also loses... Oh, Glib, why?
Oh, yeah.
Just to finish the thought on Runner Watcher, twice he went between those blocks to land on a spike for something. It is very easy to fall in and get crushed by those spikes moving in, so he's really lucky he got out of there.
Oh yeah, you also have those one times where you're pretty sure you're gonna die to it, but you're still able to jump out and make it alive. Those are the true clinch moments.
I mean, Glib, though, hit by the dry bones there. So Runner Watcher is on an English cart. He's gonna get a Freedom Cape. Glib is not on an English cart, so he's about to have some fun. Runner Watcher.
There it goes.
Okay, there he goes.
So
I forgot where it was too.
Oh yeah, so did I. So it's actually good to know it's called the Freedom Cape because you're actually able to only get that in the US version. So if you actually had the Japanese version, you're not going to be able to get that. So you'll notice a lot of the higher tier runners, they'll end up just using the Japanese version.
Yep, it is a risk in a race like this, since Runner Watcher was able to forge ahead, get a cape inside the level, not walk all the way back across the map like Glib just did. So Glib's gonna go. Hopefully he's able to get up there to that exit now. The other strat, if you're still not comfortable with it either way, is to get Yoshi and bring him in there. Nice recovery from Runner Watcher there to be able to fly up. And he squeezes in there between those Paracoopas.
There it goes. Now he'll be leaving Vanilla Dome. Very nice. Yeah, but it looks like Glib's having a little bit of trouble trying to get up there. Up there it goes. Looks like he was... Oh, Glib. Just, yeah, there you go. Just run back there, get the P-speed with your spin fly, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you end up taking off to the right, your flight meter's not going to work out for you. This is a backup that I would say, and like, I would say everybody should like pick this one up. And the trick would be to land on that left platform after your flight meters run out, so you basically get the full thing back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like he'll also be doing his own little variant for the Vanilla Secret. Now he'll actually be stopping. Oh, and then he gets hit by the red Koopa. It looks like he's going to go back up there. He's probably going to be getting that extra cape. You can get right there. Yep,
falls
there it
way
goes.
too far down, though. He's going to get the backup cape. You're right.
Yeah.
But getting through these Koopas from here, not the easiest task.
Oh yeah, especially if you're not going up there at the right time. Then you just have to sit there and you have to wait.
Mm-hmm. There are strats, like once you are taking that vine anyway, this is more of a casual strat, but it's still effective in that sort of tight situation. You can take the Koopa shell up the vine with you. And I think there's also the advanced flight strat for that stage where you keep a Koopa with you. That's definitely Franker Z.
Where are you seeing Franker Z?
When Glib gets when Mario like puts up the peace sign after clearing a stage.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I guess I'm blind because I'm definitely not seeing that.
Well, in about 30 in-game seconds, and then a couple more, you'll see it on Aweglib's side of the screen. Runner Watcher on the left is swimming through Vanilla Fort.
Yep, so this level, it can be difficult at times. Once you sort of understand how to control Mario, it's not too bad. The one thing he's really going to be worrying about here is Reznor at the end. As long as he's able to sort of manipulate Reznor to not shoot fireballs at him, he'll end up being good.
Yeah. I'll mention it because like some people always like they say, oh, how come Mario is able to do all this? Hold up to swim up faster, hold down to not swim up as fast.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
one of the little things in Mario World, and I think in Donkey Kong Country as well. And once you know it, the water levels can be a little easier.
Dang, that quick Reznor. I think he was more aggressive with that Reznor than I normally am, and I'm relatively aggressive on Reznor. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, Runner Watcher making short work of Reznor, little bit, maybe not that short at the very end. That fourth one got away for a little while, but
yeah,
he's through really. Vanilla Fortress and Butter Bridge 1 are two of the longest levels in the race. And it's actually kind of funny now at this point. They're being played alongside each other on the stream now.
Yep.
Butter Bridge 1, I believe, actually is the longest level in the game. Except if you want to count the Bowser fight itself. And even then, I would need to get a stopwatch out.
So then, what's the difference between Roy's and this one?
Roy's capeless, maybe.
Yeah.
That's definitely a possibility. Because the no cape Roy, when you have to take that block snake most of the way, can take a while. There are damage boost strats there, at least, for when you get to the spike part. You can just sacrifice a power-up and make it. So Aldo's about to take on Team Reznor.
Woo! You got really close there to doing face first into that fireball, but he got it. That was very nice.
Just kind of singed the mustache.
Yeah, Mario's definitely not going to have a mustache after that.
Runner Watcher scaring us, getting that dragon coin.
Oh, yep.
He's got it. Remember, the key in Butter Bridge 1 actually is focus. It's not just tap left, you have to actually sort of pay attention.
Yeah. So, I mean, you also have those people that just decide to fly through Butter Bridge for some reason.
Runner Watcher, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's getting a little feisty right there, but I think he knows what he's doing.
It's a little easy to, it can be easy to fly through this level if you know what you're doing. You can't just fly up against the right edge of the screen, though.
Yeah.
And, if you know how to do it, you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, don't do it in a race. You might be able to make it halfway through, or something weird might happen. You do have to gain a lot of height to not get knocked out of the sky by these Koopas.
Oh, yeah. Looked like Aweglib, he accidentally jumped onto the one that was too far to the right. He had to jump onto the left to make it higher again. So that wasn't super close, but it's definitely something to watch out for.
It's still something. It's little bits of focus that can make or break you in the Butter Bridge experience. Aweglib is a Mario 3 runner by trade, so he is not familiar with 3.6, the original Butter Bridge.
Oh, I guess I'm not familiar with that either.
It's a really long, annoying auto-scroll in World 3 that you skip over, and nobody likes it. It is actually the meme level, though, so, I don't know, maybe it is fitting I'm bringing it up here. Runner Watcher, meanwhile, is in Ludwig's castle. Back to actually playing the video game.
Alright.
Tap right.
Ooh!
Whoop!
That almost gave me a heart attack.
That was not optimal movement.
But, I mean, he survived, so that's good.
Any crash you can walk away from, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It didn't crash and burn.
Felt like a little bit of choppy movement on the cages, but he is up. with both his power-ups. That's what you want.
For sure. So now it looks like Aweglib will be running up there. It'll be interesting to see if Aweglib decides to go for the fast second room or not. Didn't crash the game either. I'd hope the game wouldn't crash during that TM. That'd be an interesting thing to see it crash.
I know it's a little late to talk about crashing Butterbridge 1. Maybe the stream delay is just that long. Otherwise, I'm trying to think where else you can crash the game here. Butterbridge 1, just don't get power-ups above the screen. Bad things will happen. You'll reset.
Looks like he's just going to be swapping over to the Fire Flower to do that. Which,
fire
that's a
right.
safety strat. That makes sense. So Ben
Oh my
says he
goodness.
can crash.
Glib landed like at the edge of that platform before getting the jump. I was a little scared.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take his time on the cages while Runner Watcher does have a
Oh.
Yoshi.
Poor
First
Runner
one,
Watcher.
he finds his power up.
Yeah.
Wiggler's famously able to hit Mario on Yoshi because programming is hard.
What is the reason for that? Is that just like frame rule or something like that?
It has something to do with the size of the hitbox, and here's Runner Watcher using that green shell like I tell everyone to do. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's really it's the large enemies. So it's the Wigglers, the moles, the giant Rexes.
Yeah.
Those are the enemies that will damage Mario while you're on Yoshi. For whatever the reason, just take your time with them and make sure you just don't get hit. Obviously, that point in the stage with both power-ups and the roulette block ahead, it's very easy to recover the other one. So,
It looks like Runner Watcher won't be going for hard clip.
not even going for it once.
No, he opted out. He said, no thank you.
The first try is usually free, although you can save a little bit of time if you completely ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, if for some reason you lose Yoshi, then you have to chase after Yoshi and get him.
Yep.
But, like, it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah, but he will at least be going for easy clip. Easy clip's about as free as it gets.
So Aweglib he's got the shell. Runner Watcher having trouble with this cheap here. Glib,
Yep.
why? I
Oh,
hope he
there's
moved Franker Z up.
there's-
Yeah. He got it.
That's funny. Well, let's see if Aweglib's gonna be doing hard clip or not. Sort of excited to see that. Alright, well, maybe he is. Oh, looks like he is.
I expect Glib would be going for it, so hang
Ah,
on a
he
second
missed
because
it.
he's just starting it on the restream. Yeah, missed the first try. If he gets it on the second try, he'll still be picking up time, but that does not look like a good setup at all. Is he going for number 3?
Yep. Oh, oh, so close. I think he's just gonna stick it out. He really wants to get this hard clip.
I think
He may be leaving now. Nope. He's determined.
he is not falling fast enough. It might just be that he's not jumping off Yoshi effectively. You want to hold up to just get Mario into the ceiling faster to get him to start falling faster. Runner Watcher, meanwhile, is done with Forest 3. So
Yep.
Glib spent Runner Watcher's Forest 3 doing hard clip. I think Runner Watcher's going to come out ahead here.
Delay by 2 to 3 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, you've been a little early the whole race. Runner Watcher is through the Roy Fly there. He did that perfectly. Right as I say it.
Yep, definitely lost his Fire Flower.
Alright, he almost did it perfectly. He didn't need that Fire Flower anymore anyway. It was garbage. My favorite part of that was just as he missed it and was considering jumping over, it shot. Aweglib would be mad if I didn't point out something about bubbles that were filthy. I don't know.
Alright, well now he's just gonna be tapping left to win here. Gonna be flying. Oh, there it goes. He dropped right into that green pipe, taking the key into the hole. And perfect. So now it'll be interesting to see what Runner Watcher will be doing whenever it comes up to the chocolate ghost house. Because you guys say that I'm apparently the only person that still takes a free ride on the fishing boo. I thought I wasn't the only person. I thought that was just more or less like the beginner's
You're not the only person who did it in the tournament, but it is not recommended.
Really?
Lib gets the fly. Yeah, spin jumping on a fishing boo while possible. You're insane. Although I know that especially like the Kaizo players know what they're doing when they do that. Is Runner Watcher going to get the cape? He is. Makes sense since he had no backup power-up.
Spin fly is definitely not recommended. Alright, well, maybe I'll learn to cape pump over that one day. Oh. I just about fell out of my chair. You would have heard a large thump.
There you go. Runner Watcher's doing it. Well, he's doing something here.
Up, up. He is. He's taking the free ride. Ooh, he got a little close, but he did it. Got through it.
Yeah. It's that little close at the end that most people try to avoid. Gets the boo bounce.
Yeah, it's really, really easy to get hit by his little fireball right there.
Kaizo players the world over hate that fireball.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Well, it looks like Aweglib's just going to be tapping left for a little bit. He has about 10 in-game seconds. Alright.
For Runner Watcher, he's just going to go right through this level. Glib, seeing the goalposts, remembers that the Knowledge Smug Unicape is there, and gets 7 stars for luck, I guess.
Gotta have that luck on here, that's for sure. So, I mean, now it's starting to come up to the hard part. This is really gonna make and break people.
Chocolate secret.
Yep, especially if... Oh, I'm sorry.
It looks like Glib has a little bit of a slow fly, and he's a little low. I'm not sure how he got through everything there.
Yeah, that was the luck.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now I really hope that you just saw what Runner Watcher was doing. Whenever he like cape pumped into the football truck. That was awesome. 10 out of 10.
I missed that, but that happens a lot. Glib, Glib got hit and didn't get the cape cancel at first, or didn't get it good enough. Ended up getting the bounce anyway, and bounced right into the cape. Good job. Runner Watcher's going with the fast setup here.
Yep. I'm not sure if he meant to actually hit that last one with his cape.
Probably not. But it's done.
Yeah, and he's flying. That's really all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Oh, and it looks like Aweglib ended up losing his cape. He's actually going to be taking on
hard without a cape. Let's see how he handles it.
Up. And it looks like
the splice.
Yep, the splice. There's that game save that I was talking about.
The worst thing was, if he doesn't get hit by that baseball, the chuck lands on that block, and I think that knocks it out. So
yep.
Runner Watcher now in Wendy's. I was about to
Runner
say
Watcher
home free and immediately loses the cape.
Oh.
Loses another cape.
Yeah.
Glib releases Yoshi. 2 small Marios on the screen, everybody. This is not Yoshi's Island.
No, this is not. Definitely not. Now, I mean, this is like the hard part to actually be going in as small Mario.
No, actually, I'm not even like thinking here. Glib could have gone for the 22 coin, or however many it is, cape in Yoshi's Island 2.
That is true.
And opted to walk all the way back. So Runner Watcher tried to go for it, got stopped by the barrier, and loses his mushroom for his troubles. Wasn't sure if Glib was going to want that Yoshi or not, the way things are going. So Runner Watcher is going to lose another cycle here. I don't know if he's straight up playing safe right here, given he had some troubles earlier, or if he knows he has a lead that he can kind of spend a little bit of time here to just slowly progress through this level. He's got to dodge this bone, though. He's through. I'm not sure if Glib prefers the dog bone for Mario 3 or if he uses the brick for the NES controller, but that's of little consequence now. Runner Watcher, third hit on Wendy. And does not run into one of the dolls. Good.
Yep. So it looks like Aweglib's going to be taken on. Ooh! Chocolate Secret. He does end up taking some damage right there. Ends up losing his cape. But at least he still has a backup cape, which at the moment, Runner Watcher doesn't have one, so he can definitely gain some ground. Now he is taking the second room for Chocolate Secret a bit slower.
Yep. I believe actually the fastest strat is one of the P-Speed strats. The second fastest thing to do is actually just slide, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, Mario's pretty fast when he slides on his butt, that's for sure.
Butt slide, fast slide.
Alright, ooh! He bonked on one of the charging chucks.
He's got to get a little height here to get over these last couple of platforms. Looks like he's got it, though. Runner Watcher in the Ghost Ship does not have any backup power-up, just the one that he has.
Yep. So, I mean, technically, if he still gets scrollless, he can just go over and he can pick up the mushroom in the vertical level. But I don't know if he actually wants to do that or not.
Yeah, especially if he knows what the time is, and I think he needs to scroll here. He,
Nice, he did scroll.
Nice despawn. Scrollful despawn. If he was taking things slow in Wendy's because he knew he had a lead, I think he would have waited. That kind of tells me he was just taking it slow to survive.
Yeah.
And there's the shroom.
So,
it does spawn. So Glib.
It looks like is he gonna get the... Yep, he's also going back and he's gonna be getting that extra star.
Glib doesn't jump far enough.
Oh,
Watcher is knocking out a lot of things here, but the orb is present.
Yes, orb.
Orb.
Alright, well now we're coming up to the area that makes Mario players men. Bob is a very, very big pain. Up, and it looks like he's going to be going back, and he's opting for the cape.
He's going to go get the cape so he can knock out the moles. Glib tried to go over the top of the last block. Couldn't make the jump. Managed to navigate it anyway. Last hit on Wendy. Runner Watcher getting a second cape.
Looks like he did mess up on the P-speed right there. He should be fine.
Yep. If the worst you do is take a little extra time to make sure you don't get knocked out by the moles, especially with a lead like this, not a problem. Well, there you have it.
Yep, well he had his backup cape. And also, yep, there's Franker faces. Or Frank.
Franker Z.
Yeah, Franker Z. I'm guessing He has to be using some script or something for that, which makes me think he's probably used an emulator.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's just dragging the emote around on his streaming software.
I guess it could be that too.
Path of least resistance. Runner Watcher's into Vob 2.
Ooh. Rough.
Cape cancels through the multicultural shell.
Alright, so I highly doubt they'll be going for any kind of sandbar clip.
Glib might be in position for scrollless, but I would definitely scroll anyway. It was like 1 or 2 pixels off the true setup of them being perfectly lined up. Glib's not going to try and thread the needle here. Can't blame him.
Aweglib's pretty much he's catching up to him. They're probably going to be trying to do some pretty safe strats at this point, but Aweglib's going to have to do a little bit more crazy strats if he's going to be able to catch up.
Good news is Aweglib is about 19.5 minutes ahead of his sum of worsts.
So
Orb.
Lost. Yep. Orb. Oh wow, yeah, 1927. You're right.
So Runner Watcher is through the sandbar. Took his time, got through it, no big deal.
Yeah, but looks like Aweglib's also going back to get a cape. Now, let's see if he's actually gonna... Nope, he's not getting a second one. He's just gonna opt to try and get the cape in the next level.
Yeah, Glib's gonna get those 3 seconds back. Meanwhile, Runner Watcher, even though he gave up those 3 seconds, is in the fort. Glib immediately wishes he did go back for another one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Doesn't want to risk ducking in the corner. And he's gonna go bottom route anyway, which you should not do without a cape.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Gets the Chuck to attack.
Yep, he's had to provoke an attack from Chuck. That's
Runner
always...
Watcher. Oh my.
It's always super risky. Oh, he just opts for the damage boost.
That is the strat. Runner Watcher somehow hitting that that Reznor from that awkward angle.
Oh, I missed that. Dang it. Alright, but now it
through
looks...
to Bowser's castle.
Yep. So now let's see. I would think they're gonna be doing cape strat.
I'm not sure, actually. I think we're...
You think there's a chance Runner Watcher actually may not do cape? Do you think that he may just do a general Bowser fight?
I mean, it's a... Cape kill is not as free as everybody says it is. I'm not sure... What did you say Runner Watcher's PB was?
It's 30... It's actually 35.51. That's not that bad. That's a decent little PB.
35 is... Yeah, okay. Under 40, I would say, is kind of start thinking about cape kill range. Cape kill... Runner Watcher's definitely been around enough, but he's just going to go for the normal Bowser fight. He's not even going to go for ball skip, which is a little surprising.
Oh!
Glib is going for it.
Rest in peace, little Mario. You have been smushed. But he did get the other one. So I guess now we're going to figure out if he's going to do flight or not. I don't think he's actually going to be doing Bowser fight. Yeah. Or wait, no, apparently I haven't been paying attention. Either that or he messed up the...
No, he just took the first 2 Mecha Koopas and just straight up threw them.
Oh, it did? Okay. Okay. Oh! I don't mean to do spoilers. I'm so sorry.
I think Glib is going to keep going for it and pull an Aaron here.
Think so? Definitely could.
I think he's here to do sandbar clip Mario looking out his window for the people. Although he doesn't go for another cape.
I mean, he did just tough it out for the hard clip. But it looks like, unless he's going to be doing it elsewhere, I don't think he'll be doing sandbar clip. Unless, is that a second clip that he's trying to do that I'm not aware of?
I mean, you could do a clip anywhere, although that one's only useful for continuing the cycle that you would have saved anyway.
Yeah.
And he realizes he should have gone back for an cape. Meanwhile, Runner Watcher, actually playing the video game, completes the race.
38-36?
Not
Not
bad.
bad.
We'll see if he wants to get in here.
Yep. GG.
Aweglib, a principled man at his core,
Yep.
continuing to go for this.
He just really wants to get that done. I mean, whenever you actually do get that clip, it's a really awesome feeling.
I think it's
I
a
don't mind.
2-frame window to get the spin jump to clip into the yellow sandbar.
Yep, 2 frames sounds about right.
I'm not entirely sure.
I think he's actually just going for the normal strat now.
Man, just when I started saying
We'll
he was
see.
principled too. This guy. He's listening, I swear. The most notable thing about Glib is that he's still mad at me for stealing the trick name Sexy Slide from Mario 3 in their community. I have no regrets.
2 pixels, what I heard, unless it's... Actually, no, I think it's a 2-frame trick. Probably not 2 pixels. I think Leslie's right.
2 frames is probably more accurate. Had a whole conversation yesterday about pixel perfect versus frame perfect, and you know what? You have a very small amount of time. We'll go with it.
Yeah. Both are extremely difficult.
I'm thinking pixels because of the thing moving up and down, but
Yeah, more like a visual cue type thing. So Twitchmaster says there isn't a set pixel window. Alright,
there you go.
so there we go. Oof,
Glib, what are you doing?
frame rolled. But that part's really hard. It's really easy to end up doing that unless you don't slow down.
Yeah, you gotta slow
So-
down just to make sure it like doesn't happen. It's way too easy to just run right into them and miss with the cape.
Oh, entirely.
Nice P speed.
So are we gonna be getting Runner Watcher in here?
I haven't seen him getting into Discord voice yet. Looks like he's declining the invite. That's fine. Still a good race. Aweglib being betrayed by his namesake Team Reznor here.
Yep.
Throws
that's for
himself
sure.
into the lava in shame. Not being able to tolerate it. Actually, it looked like he went completely through one of those platforms. I'm not sure how that happened. Because I feel like something should have
Yeah, it looked like he like flipped or something through that. It was definitely an interesting one.
Let's see. One of these windows I have open actually has a tournament bracket. This was a second chance bonus bracket match. This was actually in the first round of it. So Aweglib is going to have to go home. Runner Watcher is moving on to play Panda Bear 314. That's Pi if you're paying attention at home.
And a pie.
Panda
Also, Aweglib thought that you could spin jump on one of the dry bone porcupine things and killed Mario. So he's going back and he's getting what looks to be a cape.
Hooray
Sad day.
for hitting the wrong button.
I mean, he's still 20 minutes ahead of his PB, so...
I'm just going to take a second here and bring back the layout. Bob Fortress
Aweglib.
is not.
I'm sorry?
Bob Fortress isn't the easiest of levels, so.
No, really, all of the levels on Vob are just extremely difficult. It looks like he also ended up losing his cape there again, so he's just gonna be taking it slow.
There we go.
Then he ends up losing it again. So hopefully now he's just gonna take everything sort of safe, sort of slow. He definitely learned his lesson. He will not be spin jumping on the little ghost bone porcupine thing. Alright, so he'll be going here into Reznor. And he's definitely going to be taking this one safe. He's not going to be aggressive at all.
I'm saying that
Really
as he's like running at one of those Reznors, and I was like waiting for it. Nice, safe, quick kill. So, this is kind of the moment, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I've been waiting for the whole race. Lasso had Fireflower Mario looking out his window. I got the casual 57. Not sure what Glib has planned for us here. Maybe he'll just do nothing and it will be the greatest joke of them all.
That would be.
Just have us all waiting. Here we go.
That's probably... He just kept killing himself on purpose to make you wait. It's gotta be it.
I'm a little upset we don't have, a Reznor looking out his window here. Some more layout adjustments as I realize where everything is, layer-wise.
So it looks like he was trying to throw that Mecha up there. Ended up dropping it on accident. But he's fine, he'll be going up here. He'll just be getting that. Now, he'll more than likely try, well, at least, maybe he'll try the ball skip.
Yeah, Glib will get the ball skip. Let's go Glib. He stopped doing him in threes.
Alright, he'll be taking it over here, and it looks like he's gonna sort of do a little bit of like what the cape strat is. I know I've seen some people do this ball skip much more different.
Capeless ball skip is not that hard. It's pretty much the same. You start over on the left side. You just need to hit Bowser all the way here on the left.
Looks
Not
like
hard
he
unless
missed
you're
that ball
Aweglib, I
skip.
guess. He's got to get rid of this Mecha Koopa. Does drop it in time. Gets the third hit anyway. You basically want to kick it straight up as Bowser crosses the middle of the screen, roughly where your power-up box is. But, just a miss there, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the Bowser fight itself is relatively hard even whenever you're not doing it with a cape. You have to be able to aim those Mecha Koopas. And sometimes Bowser's just a troll. You think he's gonna go one, he goes the other. So now he wasn't able to get that little, or no, maybe he did get it.
He didn't get the quick hit, but he got the hit.
Yeah.
And really all that does is change the position Bowser's at when he releases these Mecha Koopas. Glib gets the shot in there anyway. 5 seconds short of the casual 47. At least SRL has him at a 55 to the splits 54.
GG.
GG to Aweglib.
So is that an actual PB?
No, I believe he was going against Sum of Worsts.
So there's actually a thing called Sum of Worsts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware of that. Not aware of that at all. Do we want to try and get Aweglib in here?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys, the bracket has been updated, and with that, losers round 1 is completed. So, thank you very much for everyone getting their matches scheduled really quickly. Making good progress here. But yeah, we'll see if Aweglib's about. He should be.
So there's Brinker Z. He looks like he's going to be covering Peach's face.
Glib did get the claps. That actually nets him an extra 15 minutes credit on his race time.
I still don't really know how to make Mario clap. I'm guessing that's like...
You just hold up through the fade out on Peach. Like, honestly, you could just start holding up. I don't know when the last frame you can start holding it is, but if you hold it through the whole firework sequence, you'll be fine.
Really? Okay. I thought that it was something more than that. Okay.
That's really it. Not sure where Aweglib is. He's probably planning his next All Fortresses run. All Forts, the hot new Mario 3 racing category. At least it was new before AGDQ submissions.
Mm-hmm. The collapse mystery has been solved. I agree, Fitz. Up. It looks like he's also trying to do another save state right there, even in the credits.
It's good to save early and save often.
Exactly. Start holding up before the last firework, is what Def says.
I think Glib's working on something. Franker Z is still hiding out there. Right above Blue Yoshi, Franker Z is looking out from behind the tree. Kind of creepy, honestly.
Oh, there you go.
I forget which emote that is.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I can't remember what it is either.
He's putting it in position to be over Luigi's face, though.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Eugene Face. Thank you, Lasso.
Okay, so tomorrow is going to be We've got 5 matches, and 3 of them are winners round 3. But starting the day off tomorrow will be Zero Maverick. Thank you very much for the commentary, dude. Versus Stray, and that will be at 8 p.m. EST. And then 1 hour after that, we have a double race, and that will be between Twitchmaster and mostly SMW, and Calco versus Rippers. And yeah, that's going to be pretty amazing. Then following that race, we have an even bigger one. Well, not even bigger, but just as big. Truman versus Waldo, and that's going to be pretty exciting as well. And then at 1 a.m. EST, which is quite late for some people, 6 a.m. for me, that's Smartball versus Agathor. So yeah, 5 races tomorrow, and 3 big ones.
Nice.
3 of went round 3, so that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
See if Truman can keep things up.
Yeah, where Waldo has been doing so good, so I think he can potentially keep Truman's feet to the fire. Of course, Truman is a pretty decent favorite, and he is the number 7 seed. But of course, if this was any other tournament, he'd probably 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So, do we have any progress on getting?
Glib just said, tell them I'm sorry I was bad. Everything was bad.
Okay, you heard it from Cabfolk. Everything was bad. Are you sure, Aweglib? I mean, we'll see, I guess.
Glib's gonna go back to playing other Mario games where Mario's run speed is rather constant from here. Where's Eugene Face? Let's go. Ooh, I don't know what that one is.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. So now, who's going to be going over Peach's face?
That's got to be the Eugene Face.
There it goes.
It's the only real option. Hey.
So I did have to say it, but this will be Aweglib's last race. But I hope he had fun. That's the main thing. And yeah, I'm really glad that he's been a lot of fun. And he's done some really good, especially with Mr. Cobb. So shout outs to that. And mandatory shout outs to the company. And Zero Maverick, thank you so much. And thanks to Mr. Cobb for the restream last minute. But yeah, did a really good job. Looking very professional.
Easy video game.
It
always
is
a
easy.
pleasure. Always a pleasure. All right then.
All
When did you say again the next race is?
The next race is tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST.
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST. So we'll be back in 23 hours with another race. See you then. So this is Mr. Cab with Zero Maverick and Quite Super Mario. Until
Alright,
next-
guys, take it easy. And we'll be sending you over to a host. And sorry for the dead air, but that's all we've got time for. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
See you next time.
Yep.
Don't lose Cab.
Later.